Okay, hi, I'm Jensen Robarge. I'm with the Wittenberg Agency. I'm going to show you how to do the door approach. It's really easy. There's a few things to keep in mind. Your number one goal, no matter what, is to get inside the house. Do not try to set an appointment. Don't come back. Don't accept, I don't feel good. You have to get in the house now or you don't have a chance at making a sale, period. When you're outside the house, you're an outsider. When you're inside, you're an insider. You're trusted. You're a friend. You're someone that they feel comfortable with because they let you in their home. So get in that house, period. Don't forget that. That's the number one goal. So here's a few tips and tricks that'll help you out. First thing to do when you arrive at the house, park wherever you want. If you want to park in the driveway, that's fine. If you want to park on the street, around the corner, it doesn't matter. But when you start walking up to the house and as soon as you can see the door in the front of the house, give them a little friendly wave. A lot of times they're watching you. They're inside the house and they are aware of what's going on their street. They might see you and you don't see them. So give them a friendly wave. I've had a lot of people tell me, oh, I didn't know who you were, but when you showed up, you waved to me. So I thought you knew I was home, so I let you in. So that's the first thing. Next thing, when you go up to the door, knock it really firm. Ring the doorbell, whatever you do. These are older people usually. They can't hear very well, so you have to make a lot of noise. Listen for the doorbell. If you ring it, listen for it. If you don't hear it, knock firm. Always knock towards the hinges. That makes more noise inside the house than it does by where the latch is. So make enough noise. Next thing, as soon as you knock, step back just a little bit and turn a little bit to the side. You want there to be a pathway so that they can see all the way to the street. If they open the door and you're on top of them, they feel uncomfortable with that. It feels like you're imposing yourself on top of them. So just back it up a little bit so they don't get nervous. And then as soon as you've done that and they open the door, you can naturally move towards them just a little bit to hand them the lead card or whatever you're bringing upon your arrival, and they'll feel comfortable with that. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I bring with me when I'm out working. Really simple. This doesn't need to be overcomplicated. The first thing I have is lead cards. This could be a mailer that I've done. This could be a TV lead, radio lead, whatever we've got, but you've got a lead. I've got my rate book, which I always have with me, of course. That's going to tell me what price to give them. Always got to have a rate book with you. And then most important, and the whole reason we're out here, blank applications. That's all you need. I don't need brochures, I don't need pamphlets, I don't need anything. It's all with me. It's all right here. I'm well prepared. That's why we're training you so that you have all of the information. You don't need anything other than that. You've got someone to talk to and you've got a way to write up business. So let's go show you how it's done. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. When I'm getting up to the door, I'm just taking a quick peek. I'm not going to overanalyze this thing, but I'm going to learn a few things. First off, I've got the lead card in my hand and I know their name, so I'm not fumbling over it while I'm working on this. Next thing, we got a dog. So I'm going to just pay attention to that. He looks friendly so far. Next thing I'm seeing is come up here with me. We got kind of a funky old screen that's not latched. So what I was saying is if I try to knock on it, and no doorbell, if I try to knock on it here, it's not going to make any noise. So I'm going to go over here by the hinges so it makes noise through the house. And I'm just going to kind of listen up. But as soon as I've knocked, I'm just going to back up a little bit, like I said, and give them a clear path. I don't want to be like this on top of them. That's a little bit nerve-wracking when they open the door. So I'm just going to give them a little bit of space. I might even come back down these steps and just wait, because with this big window, they might look out the window. They might look out that window. I don't know what room that is. I want them to know that I'm here and they can see I'm friendly. If I don't hear anything through the knock, I'll knock on the glass. Make another sound. They might hear that better than they hear this. But whatever happens, I'm going to knock 3 or 4 times. If I don't hear them, I'll take off. Otherwise, I'll just wait for them and I'll be ready as soon as this person opens the door. This is for a Maria. If it's a woman that opens the door, I'm just going to say, hello, Maria, and I'm going to get started with it confidently. Hello, Maria, I'm Jensen. You'd sent this card in to get the information on our final expense insurance. Just stopped by to go over it with you and show you how it works, see if you qualify and what it costs. Just takes a couple minutes.
I don't have time.
You know what, I've got a handful of other people that have sent these in that I need to get to. Let me just give you the abbreviated version. If it looks good, we can set an appointment for later. If not, at least we know what it's all about. We don't have to waste each other's time. Just be 5-10 minutes.
I don't remember filling this out.
You know, it might have been a couple weeks since we mailed it out to you, but that's why they sent me out, is just to go over it with you and explain how it all works, show you the details on it. It just takes about 5-10 minutes.
I've got this dog.
You know what? I've got a big dog at home myself. I'll give you a minute to put him in the back and then we can go over this.
I'm not interested.
Well, this is just on the final expense options. They just sent me out to go over it with you and explain how it works. Let me give you the abbreviated version. It just takes a couple of minutes and we'll see if it's something that you're interested in. It just takes about 5-10 minutes.